So let's talk about the other types of distractions you're likely to experience in your session. Sound is a biggie that people mention, but it's actually a minor. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And wasn't that a cool album? So that's exactly what you need to do with noises you believe are ruining your experience. You make them the soundtrack to your meditation. A drippy tap, a drill, a clock ticking, the hum of people talking. Integrate those vibrations and sounds into your practice. You're now scrapbooking what is happening around you, so you make your session immersive. It's actually a life lesson too. You stay there being one of those people who thinks that nuisances or annoyances shouldn't happen and see how far that gets you. You will poison yourself in no time by flooding your body with feelings of anger, frustration, or whatever else it is that comes up for you when things don't go your way. Or you can just let go of that sense of entitlement. Learn to ride the waves. Learn to be that tree that stands firm in the midst of a storm. Develop a method of pushing forward even though there are pebbles and potholes in your path ahead. Or you could actually try tuning out the noises that you don't want to hear. You probably already do it with your partner or colleagues or friends when they're yapping on about something you couldn't give two ducks about. Life is like a radio, baby. You can tune in or tune out of any frequency you want. But just don't be that person who throws in the towel because you haven't yet developed the skills to roll with the punches. Let your meditation sessions be your training ground. I want to move on to pains or sensations in the body because they are actually important. If you've been doing this course properly and really committed to practicing what you've learned on a regular basis, you should have by now found a position or two you can meditate in. If you find yourself getting pins and needles or backache or anything else that's distracting you, make the adjustments ASAP. It's not worth firming while you're meditating. There's some positions that I have persevered through discomfort, but not during an actual session. I set aside time to practice new poses, especially if my spirit tells me it has the capacity to deepen my practice. If you decide to push through physical discomfort during an actual session, I'm going to let you know that's either a rookie error or a little bit of self-sabotage on your part. You have chosen to get into a position that you know means you can't truly get into your session. That's like picking the lumpiest, creakiest bed you can find to get a good night's sleep. So if you're sure it's not the position you've chosen, there are a few other things you need to think about. Tingles and other sensations in the face are usually because of oxygen. Remember what I was saying before about you not necessarily breathing correctly all the time. Now that your body has an influx of oxygen, it's like, ooh la la. And that could be the feeling that you're experiencing. It could also be that you're feeling energy, your energy, and you're feeling it move around your body. Depending on the breathing exercises you're doing, what you're visualizing and things like that, your body is getting charged up and you are finally still enough and in tune with yourself enough to notice. Buckle up, buddy, because as your journey goes on, you may experience this more and more. Remember what I said to you about your subconscious mind sending thoughts to attack you? It also does that with feelings and sensations. All of a sudden, your scalp is scratching like you have dandruff, or your nose, or your knee. If this happens, I want you to practice itching or soothing that area with your mind. You might think, with my what? But listen, we already spoke about thoughts and how they control your reality, so let's practice something right now. I want you to close your eyes and pick a part of your body to focus on. Any part, it's up to you. I want you to imagine and actually feel it being rubbed in a circular motion. Don't try and change the place now you know that's what I'm asking you to do. But tune into that area. Shift all your focus to that part and use your mind to rub it in a circular motion. Can you do it? That's something you should really practice as much as possible. It means that when you get little itches or niggles or whatever, you can target the area and smooth it out with your mind. When you master this technique, I guarantee you will try and use it in other areas of your life. And why not? You can use it to try and warm up cold hands and feet or whatever else you set your mind to. But sometimes sensations in your body are coming with a message for you. Something needs your attention, and if it's distracting your practice so much, it's probably really important. And I'm going to teach you how to find out what that thing is. At the beginning of this course, I told you about my own journey with meditation, but I didn't touch on my other skills. Depending on what crowd I'm speaking to, I have a whole range of job titles I can draw for to explain what I do. But I guess it all boils down to the fact that I'm an energetic and spiritual therapist. Why this is important at this stage of the course is it means I understand thoughts, feelings, and events can manifest as pains and sensations in the body. If there's no obvious reason for you to have that ache, pain, or injury you have, I guarantee you it's linked to some event or emotion in your life. If this is all a little too woo-woo for you, that's absolutely fine, but I'd encourage you to hear me out. You've rocked with me this far. In the next meditation we're going to do, you will meet the feeling and ask it what the hell it's trying to tell you. We're all intuitive beings. Some of us tune in and trust it more, and others shy away from it. Have you ever experienced a gut feeling, something you know to be true with every fibre of your being, even when there's no evidence to support it, and then you get proven right? Some belief systems will have you think that everything of that nature is outside of you or above you, and if you have the capability to tap into that, you're doing something wrong. I would argue that it's trusting in gut instinct that has kept man alive for so long, being able to sense danger before it's actually happened and protect yourself from it. Being able to suss out that the situation you're walking into ain't right and that you should leave. It was something in your gut that told you shouldn't give that guy your number, or take that particular route to work, or trust that person with your secret. And when you ignored that feeling, what happened? Intuition isn't just to warn you of bad things though. Have you ever just had a positive feeling about something? You know it's the right thing to do, worth taking a gamble on, and you did, and you reaped the rewards. This meditation you're about to do isn't just good for pains and sensations. Do you ever get like a feeling, an emotion you just can't describe and you don't know why it's here or what it means? You can use this meditation to get to the bottom of it. The only thing you need to do is trust yourself when you hear the answers. Let your ego step aside and tap into that deeper part of yourself. The more you meditate and connect with yourself, the universe, the all there is, the more you have the answers. The reason I want to share this with you is because I want to help unlock another part of you. The part of you that gets the drop on what is happening in your life before it's too late. The part of you that senses an opportunity is worth taking because it's going to be filled with blessings. The part of you that listens and values your own inner guidance. The part of you that sees the interconnectedness between mind, body and soul, your surroundings and the experiences that you have. The part of you that realizes there is strength and power in surrendering to the moment. The part of you that's ready to become a soul level boss. Okay, babes, let's get it.